This one is
Sir,
very simple.
sir, can you hear me?
I have mine.
Yes, as long as you achieve this, by the way.
Mine is subtracting. You get 192. You subtract it with 1.
You put up your hand. Yes, Ernest.
So we know there are many methods.
There are many methods. You can use any method that you want. You can use any method as long as you achieve this.
Okay.
But this is the simplest that I've seen. I know the one for dividing. Actually, when you do subtraction, you're actually doing the same thing. But whatsoever, as long as you can convert, that's all. That's all I need you guys to know. That's all.
Thank you, Alex. I've understood.
Even if there are those that are going to use straws, it is okay as long as you get the same answers. Okay, now.
Alex.
Yes, please.
There are some very strange IP addresses. How do they come up with them? For example, if you are looking for an IP address which is like 95.217.50 something, but how do you get the 95 from there?
Where did you get the 95? It is 95 what?
95?
Yes.
Okay. 217.72.51.
95.217.72.
Then .51.
.51.
Yes.
You'll actually go ahead and convert it. You go ahead and convert it. I told people to do conversion yesterday. You can convert it. Go ahead and convert it. You can convert it to binary. Yeah, that is your assignment.
Yeah, we can.
Yes, you try it out, because when we do it, we might get different examples and exercises from now 90 people. Now imagine everyone is coming up with an IP address. Please, we convert. Any IP address you think of, convert it yourself. Just make sure you're fine with that conversion. Just make sure you're fine with the conversion. Now, what is the structure of an IP address? We have mainly two parts of the IP address. We have the network part and the host part. The network part represents the network ID, the network bit, sorry. The host part represents the host side, the bits that will be used by the host. Take note of this. Always the network part is the same in the whole subnet, in the whole network. For example, on my PC, I might be having PCA, PCB, PCC. PCA could be 192.168.1.7. PCB could be 192.168.1.8. PC3 could be 192.168.1. maybe 10. You will actually see there is some similarity. You will actually see there is some similarity. We have some similarity. The first 3 octets are the same. The first 3 octets are the same. These represent the network side, and the host side will never be similar, are always different. And what helps us to identify that this is the network side, this is the host side, is what we call the network mask. Is what we call the network mask, or others what they call the subnet mask, is what we call the network mask. The network mask strictly isolates the address into the network part clearly and the host part. How? All the side of the network side is, when you convert it to binary, they are ones. They are ones. The network side, they are all ones. And the host side, they are all zeros. For example, the subnet of this network address is 255.255.255. It means when you convert 255 to binary, you'll switch on all this. This is 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. You will get 255. The same applies to this and this. Therefore, this is giving us another way to write our IP address. We can write an IP address as 192.168.10.1 and its subnet mask, or we can write it with the slash notation. An IP address is only an IP address. Take note of this. If it has an, not an, or if it has a subnet mask. It is only an IP address if it has a subnet mask. Are we guys together?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Sir, can I just find out that /24, how do you come about it? And please help us by disabling the chats. They are really disturbing.
Okay. Now, let us first pay attention. I think that is better. Let us first pay attention and then we shall ask later. Now, number one, we are saying the /24 represents the number of network bits, the number of ones that we have in the network mask. For example, how many ones do we have? 8 plus 8 plus 8 giving us 24. That is the number of network bits that we have. That is why you have a /24. That is why you have a /24. Therefore, you could represent this as this or as that. Now we have IP addressing. We have IP addressing.